created a set of questions in such a way that if you are done with all the questions, you will get all the revision part of the basic formulas which is required. And yeah, any formula, whenever you have a doubt, why this formula for this particular question, we can develop. Right? Okay. Like let's say you may not aware of the formula regarding area of hexagon. I'm not asking people to buy that also. We'll create. Depends on the question. We'll create. Okay, how formulas are developed. If you know very simple area of rectangle, rest all formulas can be developed in all two-dimensional. This topic entire broadly, if you want to divide 2D and 3D, two-dimensional and three-dimensional related. In two-dimensional, we'll focus more on area and perimeter related questions. Area and perimeter is what the main focus point in 2D, whereas in three-dimensional diagrams our focus is on volume and surface area. The other thing we need to focus is on angles, corresponding angles, complementary angles, interior angle, exterior angle. Okay, that these things is what final outcome when we solve all questions in this topic what we design. Let's see about one by one. I'm again telling you, we are trying to learn this topic through questions, not directly with, okay, using some formulas. We'll just see the questions, we'll learn one by one. Okay, let's go to the question one. This is the outline here. In two-dimensional focus is on area and perimeter. So perimeter also is that important. You can see there are basic questions. You will do mistake for sure, even you are very much aware of formulas. Okay, you can see that things. Now see the first question. The question is smallest perimeter that a rectangle with area of 4 square units. Units is not mentioned, let it be meters. 4 meter square area is required. What is the area of the rectangle? Sorry, perimeter of the rectangle. So that area of rectangle must be 4 meter square. Square units, units means okay, it can be meter or centimeter. So 4 centimeter square or 4 meter square is the area of rectangle. Question is regarding what is the smallest perimeter? You can go ahead. Anyone solve this? This is single line question. Very simple question. Smallest perimeter of a rectangle which will generate the area 4 square units or 4 meter square. 4 square meters. Answer. What is perimeter of rectangle, sir? Perimeter means sum of all outside length. Whatever the diagram it might be, if it is rectangle, for that rectangle, outside length. If it is hexagon, hexagon outside length. Not internally, we don't worry. Sum of all exterior sides length. Yeah, rectangle, you people know 2 into L plus B. Here length L, and here we have B and D, so that's why exterior length 2 into L plus B is what perimeter, very good. But now question is regarding what is the smallest perimeter required so that area of rectangle should become 4 meter square. Let it be area must be 4 meter square. Then how many meters should be perimeter? Right. See, if you want maximum, maybe you recall your intermediate plus 2. Okay, there we have one scenario like volume should be maximum, area should be maximum means volume maximum length, breadth, height must be equal. If you want to get maximum volume with the given least dimensions. Here also rectangle should become square means length and breadth if it is equal with less perimeter you can get maximum area. If you want maximum area with less one, length and breadth must be equal. Let it be equal to something called A. Then A square equal to 4. A equal to 2. As length and breadth both are equal to A, this will be equal to 4A. 4 into 2, 8 meters is the answer. Now some of you may have a doubt. So I have a doubt on this one. So how can I am considering length and breadth both equal so that I'll get maximum area with less dimensions, with less perimeter. No, sir. Yeah, we can do trial and error also, sir. See, this is one side of the coin discussion. Some of you may not be happy with this. Generally, what is the criteria? Area is length into breadth for rectangle, right? Area is length into breadth. What is the area given in the question? 4. You try different values for L and B. You check the perimeter. So one possibility, can you take length 4, breadth 1? 4 into 1? 4. Then what is the perimeter, sir? 2 into L plus B is 10. Okay. Next, what is the other case we can take? Length is 8, B is half. Can I take that? Is this product 4? I'm just giving an example. Is that product is 4? Now what is perimeter value as per this? 17. Okay. Then give me some other values. Don't say 1 and 4. 4 and 1, 1 and 4. It's saying that's not worry. Okay. Satisfying this. 2 and 2. That's what they're telling. There only will get maximum. With lesser dimensions, when length and breadth both are equal, if we take 2 and 2, then you got scenario perimeter is 2 into L plus B, which is equal to 8. Out of all perimeters, this perimeter is less. Right? So that's what you go for trial and error. That's what I'm telling you. You go with 8 into half or 16 into 1 by 4, whatever it may be. You try different. When you will get maximum area with less dimensions is when that length and breadth are equal. When rectangle becomes square, then with less dimensions you can get maximum area. Right. So that's what answer should be. This question is given in gate. Fill the blanks. What is the units? 8. 8 meters. If area is meter square, perimeter should be in meters. Answer is 8. Length and breadth must be equal to get maximum area with less dimensions. See, perimeter related question. That's what I said. Two-dimensional diagrams, it's all about perimeter and area related. Area is 4 meters square. Length and breadth we taken equal to get maximum area with less dimensions. Then I came to know A equal to 2. And we know perimeter of rectangle is 2 into L plus B. As L and B both are equal, 4A. 4A is nothing but equal to 8 meters. Right, so that's what you can find. Next, we given trial and error as well. So we try different options here, different possibilities for length and breadth. We came to know when length and breadth both are equal, then only we got minimum perimeter to get maximum area. Got it? Fine. So let's see about the next question. Hope you are clear with this one. Now this question, you can find a lot of houses have this type of typical window. What is this window design? Window is made up of a square. Above portion is equilateral. That window shape is square above equilateral triangle. You can find a lot of houses with that window shape. Square above equilateral triangle. Okay. Now the base of the triangular portion coincides with the upper side of the square. So square length, square side length and base of the triangle both is equal. Now question is, perimeter of window is 6 meters, then what is the area of window? Previous question area given, you calculated perimeter. Now in this question, perimeter given, you need to calculate area. A window is made up of a square portion and an equilateral triangle portion above it. The base of the triangle portion coincides with the upper side of the square. If the perimeter of the window is 6 meters, the area of window in meter square is what? First to draw the diagram. Once again, please, what is perimeter definition? Sum of all exterior sides. That exterior you can underline somewhere. Perimeter is sum of all exterior sides length. Don't say sum of all sides length. That's wrong. Sum of outside length or exterior length. perimeter sum of all exterior sides length. I'm giving you the clue. Now, if anyone done, well, let me know what's the area of window. Approximate value, fine, let it be 14.2. Okay, good. Now listen, so what is the specialty of this question? Many people, those who rely only on formula and the definitions also not properly understanding, this is the issue will come. Perimeter clearly sum of sides, lengths of all exterior sides. I have to mention that exterior very much again and again. Exterior sides, sum of lengths of all exterior sides. Why is that? So if you see square, above you have. Now, if as per the question, the base of the square, sorry, yeah, the base of the triangle and upper side of the square both coincides. If each side of length is A, this is A, this is A, this is A, this is A. What about triangle sides? Equal triangle when one side is A, remaining also must be A. Now, what is the perimeter, my dear friend, here? As in terms of A, I want. Perimeter is 6 meters, okay. In terms of A, in terms of A, it is 5A, not 6A. That's important because 1A is internal. Internal, I don't want. That's the important point. I just want to mention this. This A, okay. This A, you have to count. This is, you have to count. This one, you have to count. This one, you have to count. Not internal one. That's what the important point in this question. Majority of the students, they'll consider 6A. All sides, no. Exterior, outside. Outside diagram of this question is very simple. This is what the outside diagram. We have equilateral triangle, square below. This length only. I don't want about internal. Right? So 5A equal to 6 meters. In question, it must be equal to 6 meters. Then A will be equal to 1.2. Now what you need to calculate? Area of the window. So this window area is nothing but square area plus equilateral triangle area. So area of the equilateral triangle, I want to know how it is a square root 3 by 4. We'll discuss, that's not an issue. If you want, we can create it, that's not a big problem. Now a square, you can pull it out. 1 plus root 3 is 1.732 divided by 4 is nothing but 0.433 likewise. So it's like 1.433. A value 1.2. 1.2 square is 1.44. It's almost 1.44 square. As one of your friend mentioned, approximately 2. What is 14 square? 14 square is 196. 1.4 square is 1.96. 14 square is 196, sir. 1.4 square is 1.96. But here 1.4 for some extra. So it should be close to 2. That's what we are observing. Close to 2 we require. You see the options? Why can't 2.68? You may have okay, option A removed. Listen, option A, some of you people may got if you taken 6A. 6A equal to 6, A value 1 will come. If you put A value 1, you will get option A. Problem is that. Sir, is it B, C, D? Listen, you may got C or D if it is 1.5 square. 1.5 square is 2.25. But your value is 1.44 square near to that. It should be less than 2.25 at least. You sense? Okay, you no need to go for sir exact multiplication. Don't waste your time. We know 1.5 square is 2.25. You know 1.4 square is 1.96. This must be between those two. 2.25, 1.96. If you look the options, there is only one option in between, that is 2.06. Have a look with the options. So the remaining two options are more than 2.25. First one is less than 1.96. Right? This type of questions, there is a chance they can ask in TCS advanced level. So time is taking more. In TCS also have virtual calculator. In GATE exam, TCS, both top right sir, virtual calculator. First, understand the concept. Don't worry much about the calculation. In fact, we simplified the calculation as well. How to do? We given you okay. Root 3 is approximately 1.732. We can take. Okay, if you go in that way, it's almost like 1.44 square or 1.43 square. It should be close to 2. Got it? Shall I go for next one? Now see this question. Perimeter related, my focus I am very clear. Area perimeter related questions initially. Right, so here it is again. You can see perimeter is mentioned. Now they're asking area. A wall rectangular in shape has a perimeter of 72 meters. If the length of its diagonals is 18 meters, what is the area of the wall? Some of you may feel that so these questions are very easy. What are the questions I am discussing today? It's all given in top recruitments. Later, once you are done with the class, you can check these questions all in Google. You can find in top-notch recruitments these are asked. No question is not related to not all are previous related questions. Simple to say. Certain exam they ask all these questions. Whatever I'm discussing. What is the answer? Area of rectangle, length into breadth. They given perimeter. Perimeter of rectangle is 2 into L plus B. Diagonal 18. What is diagonal for rectangle? We can apply Pythagoras theorem, root of L square plus B square. So if you just check it out as per the question, 2 into L plus B is 72. L plus B must be equal to 36. Another data you have, diagonal is root of L square plus B square. In rectangle, diagonal is nothing but, okay, we can apply Pythagoras theorem here. This is length, this is breadth, it's a right angle triangle. Okay, we can apply Pythagoras theorem now. Root of L square plus B square. So that is given as 18. So L square plus B square is nothing but 324. You know L plus B, you know L square plus B square. How to calculate area of the wall is you want LB, right? We can do L plus B whole square. This one you do whole square. L plus B whole square can be written as L square plus B square plus 2LB. L plus B is in question 36. 36 square is 1296. L square plus B square is 324. It's nothing but equal to 2LB. Right. So here 3 and 296 means we'll get 1000 and still we have 28 extra, divide by 2. So 1000 minus 28. 972 divided by 2 is 486. Length into breadth is 486. We have option B. We check it out. This is what the scenario. We have perimeter given. Diagonal for rectangle is nothing but root of L square plus B square. For square, what is the diagonal? For square, what will be the diagonal then? A root 2. A and A square root of, okay, 2A square will come A root 2. If sides are A, then diagonal of the square is nothing but A root 2. L plus B is there, L square plus B square is there. We have to simplify that to calculate LB. This is what that simplification part. L plus B whole square. You have to calculate LB, length into breadth. Right. Now, let's focus on certain area like, sir, how can we develop the formula? Like, how can you say area of triangle, right angle triangle is half into base into height? How can you climb area of equilateral triangle is a square root 3 by 4? Because one of the previous question we used here, a square root 3 divided by 4, right? Now, let's see, just we'll discuss for a couple of minutes regarding that basic formula, right? Okay, this is L, len L, this is L, this is L. How many L's are there? How many L's now? One stick, two stick, three sticks, right? L, total 3L. So if I keep L's B like this, 1L means okay, 2L, 3L. If I keep B like this, up to B into L, that's what area of rectangle. Rectangle, they keep those sticks like that up to B. L, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to B times they get. That's why it is called length into breadth. Area of rectangle, everyone know, okay, length into breadth, fine. Then, sir, why area of triangle? If you know rectangle, from that we can develop everything. Now, sir, what about triangle formula? Area of triangle, right angle triangle. If you just see that rectangle, what is rectangle formula? Just to create it? Length into breadth. Okay, good. Now see, if this is divided by in diagonal, is below part triangle, below part is right angle triangle to be specified. This below part is right angle triangle. Above also right angle triangle. Okay. Now this is half of the rectangle area, right? Whether you agree? Rectangle is length into breadth. This is half of that. So area of this right angle triangle is nothing but half into length here is called as base. Generally we call length in rectangle, in triangle we call it like a base. There we have breadth, here we call it like a height. Same from that, okay, same rectangle they developed this triangle. Fine. What is area of parallelogram? Area of parallelogram. Parallelogram. Area of parallelogram is base into height. Okay, parallelogram, that is also developed from rectangle only here. So this is parallelogram. Fine. Now this is base. This is height. Okay. But how the formula area is base into height they develop this? You just see, I draw a perpendicular line with respect to this, right? Now, if this portion shifted to this place, the right side dot portion which is here, if this area is shifted to that side, it's rectangle. No? Right side that portion if we shift it to left side now, it's a rectangle. What is here? Length is nothing but in this place base. Instead of breadth here it is height. That's why area of parallelogram is given as base into height. Base into height. What is area of trapezium, sir? Area of trapezium. Area of trapezium. Parallelogram, okay, trapezium. If you focus on area of trapezium, one of your friends said, half into sum of parallel sides into distance between parallel sides. Area of trapezium you can create half into sum of parallel sides into distance between parallel sides. How? That's what. Don't try to by heart. My intention is you have to create some new diagrams, make them into picture. You should develop formulas for that. Half into, first of all, trapezium diagram. So this is one parallel side, this is one parallel side. This is A, this is B, and this is D. Trapezium. Right, so half into sum of parallel sides into distance between parallel sides. So how you got that formula? Again, rectangle, triangle. From rectangle we already developed a triangle. Now from that we can use it. Okay, these two, if you know from rectangle how we got right angle triangle formula, then we can develop for trapezium as well. Right. Now let's see the trapezium diagram, how this formula came. Trapezium, if you broadly divide the given diagram, it is two triangles, one rectangle. Let's say this is what trapezium is. So here we have one triangle, here one triangle, in between rectangle. Right. So it may looks like square, depends on given dimensions. Okay, this is A. This entire is called B. A and B are parallel sides, and this is the distance between the parallel sides. Okay. Now, how the formula they developed is, if you know first rectangle, right angle triangle, right side right angle triangle, left and right, middle rectangle, to the summation of that. Now, what you can do, you take this here to here as x. You take this as x. This one as y. Now, can you say what is the area of first triangle, left side one? Triangle one area. See, what is this formula? Area of triangle 1, rectangle plus area of triangle 2. Is it? Three portions were divided. Triangle 1, rectangle, then triangle 2. What is first triangle area? Half into what is the base? X. Height is D. Next rectangle. Rectangle. This is A only, my dear. A into D. Super. Right side triangle. Y into D. Now, I take half D common. X plus 2A I have to write. Why 2A? I taken half common, so I have to write 2A. Then here it is Y. Right? Okay. Now, the 2A can be written as A plus X plus A plus Y. One A I put it separate, other A I kept it here. Guys, if you observe in this diagram, X plus A plus Y is nothing but equal to B. This below one x plus a plus y is nothing but equal to b. This one x length, a length, then y length together if you add, it's nothing but equal to b. That's how the formula of area of trapezium came to picture. Half into sum of parallel sides into distance between parallel sides. Shortest distance between parallel sides. Parallel sides distance you can do cross also, shortest distance between the parallel sides. So like this for every like equator triangle also we can just develop from the given scenario everything. Okay, every formula you can break up and you can find it. What's the reason why the formula is given like this? Right. Let's see about few more questions. Then we'll discuss some more formulas how we got it. Now this question. See how concept is important. A wire which is okay, you have a wire you can bend in different shapes. You have a thread you can put in different shapes. You have a wire you formed a square shape. What is the area of that square is 1936 meters per. See the concept they given. Okay, fine. But what they're asking now, that wire should be cut into two pieces. First pieces they formed square, second piece they formed a circle. And how the piece relationship is, longer one is thrice the shorter one. Okay, you are cutting the wire into two pieces, longer piece is thrice the shorter piece. Then they given that which of the following choice is closest to the sum of the areas enclosed by the two pieces. You divide into two pieces. One is okay, length 1 and length 2. With the length 1 longer one, you are forming a square. With shorter length, you are forming a circle. Now you have to calculate area of the new square and area of the circle formed. What is sum of those two? That is the question. Definitely, if you observe the options, definitely should be less than given. It should not be 2486, damn sure. It should be less than. When you cut into pieces more and more, area will be reduced. Now try and let me know what is the closest summation, those two pieces area. So first one, if you just focus area of the square, a square equal to 1936 square. From this a equal to 44. Now length of the wire is equal to 4a. The square length, okay, area is 40, a is 44. Square is having 4a. Don't take length of the wire is 44, sir. 4 into 44. Length of the wire is 4a. Now you divided this into two pieces. In 3:1 ratio, one is 3a, other one is a. First one length is 3a, second one length is a. Try to see the question. Okay, you divide into two. So why 4a, why can't a? That's what perimeter. Wire you formed as a square. Length of the wire is nothing but perimeter. Perimeter is nothing but 4a. L is not regarding length of the rectangle. This is length of wire. Okay, LW. Length of the wire. Length of the wire is 4a. Now first one, now two pieces. First wire is 3a, second wire is a. Second wire is nothing but 44 meters. Okay. Now using second wire, which shape you need to form? Circle. Right? This is equal to perimeter or circumference of the 2 pi r. Because that line length should form that circle. Length of that circle or circumference of circle is 2 pi r. From that we can calculate r is nothing but equal to how much? 7. You put that 44 equal to 2 pi r. 44 equal to 2 pi 22 divided by 7 into r. This cancel. R is equal to 7. So radius of the circle is 7. Fine. Now using first one, what you need to form? L1 square. So in square, let us say each side length is s. In this new one, I am taking each side length is s. Then this is 4s equal to 3a. 3 into 44. Length of this square must be equal to L1, 3a. So now 4 ones, 4 11s. What is side of this square, sir? Side of this square is 33. Radius is 7. Now total area of two pieces. Area of square plus area of circle. Square is nothing but 33 square, 1289. This is 22 divided by 7 into r square, 7 into 7. Cancel 1089 plus 154, which is 1243 meter square, let it be. But see the scenario, question depth. Okay, you have, they not given anything directly. You are doing one by one, one by one. First square is there. They given area from the side of this square is 44. Length of this or the perimeter of this entire square is 4a. Okay, 4 into 44. Now you have to divide that into two portions. First one is thrice the second one. As per the question, first one is thrice the second one. So 3a and a. Okay, a is 44 and 3a is nothing but okay 3 into 44, let it be. Then this is circle. So 44 equal to 2 pi r and we got radius is 7. Whereas this 3a must be equal to 4s. Why we have to be equal to 4s? That wire should form a square. Length of the wire must be equal to perimeter of the square. Square side is s now, new square. So 4s must be equal to 3a. S will be equal to 33. Now when you know side of the square is 33, area of square. When we know radius, we can calculate area of the circle. Now some of you may have a doubt, sir, how area of circle is formed? Area of square, everyone understand length and breadth equal in rectangle, L equal to B if you put, then you got area of square, okay. But area of circle, how it is created, my dear friend, again it's from rectangle only. If you know rectangular parallelogram, parallelogram developed from rectangle. If you know parallelogram or rectangle, we can calculate area of circle. How, sir? See, it's very simple. Area of circle, how the formula is designed. You divide this circle into 8 parts. You can divide into 16 and more also. If you divide more and more, then you'll get more clarity regarding how the formula developed. I divide into 8 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now, I'll put 1, 2, 3, 4 here. 1 is here. This one is 1. Next 2. Next 3. Next 4. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Next that 5, 6, 7, 8. Next 5, 6, 7, 8. Here 5. Here 6. Here 7. Here it will be 8. Those pieces I taken and I change like this. Right. Now, if we divide this 8, okay, I divide into total 8. If we divide into 16, and if we divide more and more, what will happen now? This will become like this. This above one will be like flattened. That curve will be flattened. It will be like a parallelogram. The shape will be, if we divide into more and more, then it looks like a parallelogram. Parallelogram, okay, sir. What is the height of this? Sir, what is the distance from here to here? What is this? From here to here, what is this called? From center to any radius. So this is nothing but r. So height is nothing but equal to r. Okay. What about base, sir? See, entire, what is circumference? Circumference of a circle. 2 pi r. This part, only half part, pi r. Right? So base is pi r. This part, total 2 pi r, this will be pi r. So base will be equal to pi r. Base is pi r, height is r, area of parallelogram, base into height, that's why pi r square. Area of circle, pi r square because of that. So everything there is a reason. Okay, we can develop formula for everything which is already available. You can just see what is the background, then you can understand things better. Right, so if we divide into 16, no, then it will be more like it looks like. If I divide into 32, you can see that flattened line like that. It will be very close to that flattened line. Here we have a circle. I just discussed that. Let's see about the next question. Now, assuming that in future there is a distribution of your properties, we are giving one thread for you. One thread or maybe one wire will be given for you. Whatever the shape you create, that area is for you with that wire. Here, what is the question? Perimeter of circle, square, and equilateral triangle are equal. So, I given a thread, you form a using the same perimeter means length of the wire. I given a wire, you form a circle, or you form a square, or you form an equilateral triangle, which will have more area. In future, if God comes to you, okay, what are the area you draw with this thread, that is to you. Okay, that is given to you. What shape you need to create with that thread or with that wire, you have to decide now, which will create the largest area. Circle, square, equilateral triangle, all three shapes have the same area. Perimeters are equal. A few of your friends said circle, triangle, square. So that's what you just use pen and paper, right? Try. Circle. See, some exams they are asking, put this in ascending order or descending order. They'll ask you what is this area, which one is highest, which one is lowest. They may ask you same question later. You have to put that in ascending or descending order also. What you can assume, you assume some perimeter values here. You take some length, then equal circle perimeter. What is the perimeter of circle? So I don't know. Perimeter of circle, length of the circumference of circle, both same. Perimeter of circle 2 pi r square perimeter square. Let's say 4 a. Equilateral triangle 3. Yes. All these are equal as per the question. Okay. Perimeter of circle or circumference of circle, square perimeter, equilateral triangle perimeter all are equal. You can assume it's equal to something called k. Or what I'll do, my value to do the calculations easy, it should be divided by 4, it should be divided by 3, it should be divided by 2 into pi also. I can create. Or else at least I am assuming equal to 12. Why, sir? I have at least making the calculations easy. It should be divided by 4 and 3. Then for perimeter equal to 12, let us assume that they said equal. You can take equal to k, equal to 100, equal to any value. So why you taken only 12 there? I know it should be divided by 4 and 3, then it's easy for calculation. When 4a equal to 12, a equal to 3. Then what is the area of square? A square, nothing but 9. Square closed. Now side of the equilateral triangle. 3s equal to 12, s equal to 4. What is area of equilateral triangle? S square root 3 divided by 4. S is 4 square, S square is 4 square, so 4 root 3 will come. 1 4 numerator denominator will cancel. Root 3 is 1.732. Even you take 2 also, 4 into 2 is 8. It's less than square. It is less than square. Okay, in fact, exactly to be precise, it's almost 4 into 1.732. It's like 6.9, we can assume approximately 6.9 something. Okay. Now finally we have to go for circle. 2 pi r equal to 2 r, pi r equal to 6, r equal to 6 by 5. Let it be. So yeah, 6 by 5. Let it be. Let it be. Now what is the area of circle? Area of circle is pi r square. So 36 divided by pi square. So this by cancel. Okay. Now still 36 divided by pi is 3.14. You can clearly see it's more than 10 at least. Exact value not required. In fact, it's given in gate. You can see, calculate all, you can do the calculations. But I am damn sure if it is into 10 means 31.4 in numerator. It's more than that. I think close to 11 also it will come. So approximately 11 I am putting. It's more than 11 also. Now you can ask your few of your friends already mentioned. Circle has the largest area. Next is square. Next is equilateral. With that wide, if you form circle or square or equilateral triangle, circle has the largest area. Right. This is again related to perimeter. Every question so far is almost they mentioned a point regarding perimeter. Now, my dear, before going for the next, let me know what is area of rhombus. Area of rhombus. Area of square with diagonal. If side is given, area of square is s square. If diagonal is given, what is the area of square? Area of square with respect to diagonal. Area of rhombus. First of all, we'll focus on rhombus related, then we'll go for area of square with respect to diagonal. Because a lot of exams they're asking regarding diagonal, many people are wrongly using formulas, so you have to understand. And there is a relation between both of this. So fine. So here, area of rhombus. We can divide this into 4 parts. All parts will be of equal area. A. It will be equal to 4a. If you know one area, multiply with 4 is what your answer. Then how to find that one area? So this is totally diagonal. Let's say D1. This diagonal is D2. Now if I focus on the above part, one triangle, if I focus on this one triangle, the triangle base will be D1 by 2 because it's half part. Total, this is D1. We are taking only half of the D1 by 2. Yeah. This will be D2 by 2. Now, what is the area? This is right angle triangle. Half into base into height. So, which is D1, D2 divided by 8. D1, D2 divided by 8. As this 4A, we will get D1, D2 divided by 2. That's what area of rhombus is. Product of diagonals divided by 2. Area of rhombus is product of diagonals divided by 2. And listen, why I asked you area of square with respect to diagonals is, guys, rhombus and square relationship is, in rhombus if diagonals are equal, it's nothing but square. If D1, D2 both are equal, that's why area of square of diagonals is half D square. Half D square is the area of square, this diagonal is given. In square, diagonals are equal. Rhombus diagonals are different. If rhombus diagonals D1, D2 both are equal means it's nothing but equal to square root. So you can put D1, D2 equal to D, it will be converted or else. You know area of square is nothing but A square. In square, diagonal is nothing but A root 2. This is A, this is A. If you apply right angle triangle, diagonal is nothing but equal to A root 2. When diagonal equal to A root 2, side is nothing but D by root 2. We know area of square is A square. D by root 2 whole square is D square by 2. Here we can get the relationship. D equal to diagonal equal to A root 2 in square. Side is nothing but D by root 2 we can map. So area of square in terms of diagonals is half D square. Certain questions they are asking that parameter as well. Now I think this is easy. Let me see how many of you can opt the answer, correct answer. Options given. Check this once. Everyone try this. This question they mentioned all these areas are equal. Okay, again you can put it as equal to k, likewise also. Equilateral triangle is s square root 3 divided by 4. Square is nothing but a square. This is pi r square. All are equal. Let it be equal to something called k. Let it be equal to something called k. Then a will be equal to root k. R will be equal to root k divided by pi. A will be equal to root k. R is nothing but equal to square root of k divided by pi. Whereas S is nothing but equal to S square is a square 4 can be written as 2 square divided by root 3. S will be equal to 2a, sorry, not a square, right? K. We have to equal to k. 2 root k divided by root 3 power root 3. Power root, sorry, not root 3, power 1 by 2. S is, I repeat here, S is we got like 2 root k divided by root 3 whole power 1 by 2 or root 3 again. Whereas k a equal to root k, whereas r is nothing but root k divided by root pi. Now questions regarding perimeters we have to equal. Perimeter of equilateral triangle is 3s. Ratio of perimeters we need to calculate. Perimeter of equilateral triangle is 3s. Perimeter of square is 4a. Perimeter of circle is nothing but 2 pi r. 3s means 3 into 2 root k divided by, this is 3 power 1 by 4. Root 3 again 1 by 2 will be the root. Okay, let it be. whereas this is 4 root k, whereas this is 2 pi root k divided by root pi. If you check root k common cancel, and 2 also 2 ones, 2 times, 2 ones cancel. Here first one 3 divided by 3 power 1 by 4 means 3 power 3 by 4. A power m divided by a power m, a power m minus n. 1 minus 1 by 4 is 3 by 4. Okay, whereas next one is 2. Pi divided by root pi is nothing but root pi. So I need 2 and root pi second two terms. 2 and root pi there in two options. Now 3 power 3 by 4 can be written as, what is in options, 3 root 3 is given. 3 root 3 means 3 power 1 into 3 power 1 by 2, which is 3 power 1 plus 1 by 2, 3 by 2. It's no. 3 power 3 by 4 means square root of 3 root 3. Square root of 3 root 3 is required. So option B is correct, not option A. 3 power 3 by 4 is nothing but square root of 3 root 3. Perimeters ratio we need to calculate. They given all areas are equal. I assume that equal to K. No sir, I'll take some value. It's your wish. K బదులు నేను 100 తీసుకుంటాను సార్. ఓకే చెయ్యి. 100 ఏదో ఒక వాల్యూ తీసుకోమో చెయ్యి. No problem. It's your wish. You can take some value and attempt, or you put it all are equal to something called K. Option B is what you need to get. Problem is 3 root 3 by 4. Root K, 2 get cancelled. First term is 3 root 3 by 4. Second term is 2. Last term is nothing but root pi. Last term is root pi. Now one side of a rhombus is given, one of its diagonals is given. What is the area of rhombus? One side of a rhombus is mentioned. Sir, you said area of rhombus is half into product of diagonals. Here one diagonal only given. Yes, you find the other diagonal. If everything given directly, this is okay, very easy. That's what you need to understand concept. One side of a rhombus is mentioned. One of its diagonal is given. The area of the rhombus is what? 96 is correct, good sir. '96 is correct answer. See, there are many ways of solving the same question. Now listen, one of the sides is 10 and one of its diagonals is 12. Okay. Now let it be this is 10 centimeters. Diagonal is 12. Then up to here it is 6 only. Diagonal is 12. This part will be 6. This will be 6. When this is 10 and 6, okay, the triplet in Pythagoras theorem, this will be 8. 6 square plus 8 square equal to 10 square. When diagonal is 10, one of the side is 6, other side must be 8 if in the triplet case. 6 square plus 8 square equal to 10 square. 8 you are finding, so this is given indirectly. One of the diagonal is 12, so half of that will be 6 here. This is your up. Now this is 8, this is also 8. Now what is the other diagonal? 60. So area of rhombus half into, okay, product of diagonals. One of the sides is 10. One of the diagonal is 12. and this will be equal to 6. Automatically we understand the other parameter. This one 6, this one 6. Now using Pythagoras theorem, we got other side will be 8. 6 square plus 8 square only equal to 10 square. So this will be also 8. Now half into diagonal, this is 16. Other diagonal is 12. So you can go for 96. One side of the coin. Some of you at the end, sir, I don't want formula. Okay, then what you can do? These four triangles are equal. First triangle area, four triangles are first triangle area. Half into base into height. Like that, four triangles we need to add. Then that will give area of the rhombus. That will give also same answer. First triangle area into 4. For first triangle, base is 8, height is nothing but 6. You can go ahead, same answer will come 96 only. Now this question, diagram already given, you have to calculate area of the circle. So what they want to mention, O is the center of the circle, M and L lie on the circle, that everybody know. I think that lines are not required. O is the center of the circle, M and N are points on the circle. Okay, now question, area of that right angle triangle or right triangle, MON is 50 centimeters square. What is the area of the entire circle? Now, couple of questions how we designed is, a particular area of the given entire diagram is mentioned. We have to calculate the overall area. Certain area will be given, you need to calculate the entire diagram area. Next couple of questions are in that format. Here, triangle MON area is given. You are supposed to calculate area of the entire circle. Yes. How to do? What is area of circle? Pi r square. All options are in terms of pi. You need only radius. If you calculate r, then you will get a r square in fact. Okay. Now what is the area of the right angle triangle? What is the base for the right angle triangle? Radius. Height? Radius. That's it. As base is radius, height is radius. Area of triangle they given 50. That is half of r square. R square is nothing but 100. What is area of circle? Pi r square. R square is already 100. 100 pi is your answer. Radius. Base is radius because from center to any point on the circle, the line drawn. Okay, the straight line drawn from center to any point on the circle is nothing but radius. So O to M, O to N is radius only. So the triangle base is radius, height is radius. Half into base into height. They given the question as 50. Next couple of questions also, particular area is given, you need to calculate the entire area of the diagram. Here also small area given, you are calculating entire area. Let me see the next question. Done with this? Now this question, particular area is given. What is the particular area? Is QTS. QTS, this area is given. You need to calculate PQR area. QTS area is given, you need to calculate PQR triangle area. Solve. Question, area of triangle QTS is given. Okay. So now, if you see the question, PS and QS is relationship 3:1. Means K, this will be 3K. And RT and QT, RT and QT, 5:2. If this is 2Y, RT must be 5Y. If you observe, okay, Q 3K and K, because PS and QS is 3:1, RT and QT 5:2. I'm taking 5Y and 2Y. Don't take K again. It's not correct again taking K two times as already one variable is used. Yeah, so this is 3K, this is K, this is 5Y, this is 2Y. You know, in the question, this area is already available. What is the area of QTS? Area of QTS is 20. Okay. Here, in terms of K and Y, what is base of triangle QTS? Base is K. Height 2Y. So we came to know as per the question KY equal to 20. K into Y is equal to 20. Now what is area of triangle PQR? Triangle PQR. What is the base? It's a right angle triangle. Half into base into height. What is the base of PQR? Base of this. 4K. Height 7Y. A lot of people will take 3K and 5Y. No. Base PQR entire base is PQ. Entire PQ. Height is 7Y. Now this is nothing but 14 into ky. Ky is 20. You got the answer 280. If that is centimeter square, here also centimeter square. Yeah, centimeter square only. Centimeter square. Half into base into height. So K not calculated separately, Y not calculated separately, not required by here. And some of you will argue, sir, in question they said RU and PU both are equal. RU and PU both are equal, or PU and UR is 1:1. You not utilize that. Fine. So I don't want that in the question. They given that parameter, it's not meaning that use all the given inputs. PU and UR both are equal, they mentioned. But I don't want that. Some of you people may solve this question using some four triangles, four small triangles area we will calculate. Sum of that equal to big one. It's your issue. If you want, you can do in that style also. No issues. Okay, let's say this question is regarding parallelogram stuff where you have to know area of this all data. PS is 7, PT is 4, PV is 5. You have to calculate the length of RS. Now listen, if you just turn this, see, when our parallelogram is a base into height, base is QR, height is PT. In this way, see, parallelogram, I can take two different parallelograms from the same question, from the same diagram, sorry. So one side of the coin, okay, QR is the base, PT is the QR is base, PT as the height. So what is area of parallelogram is base into height. QR, okay, QR and PS both are equal. Is yes or no? In parallelogram, QR and PS must be equal. QR length, PS length must be equal. So half, okay, what is the base is nothing but PS7, height is nothing but 4, area of parallelogram. Now listen, this RS and QP also parallelogram only. RS and QP also parallelogram. The same diagram if you just turn, okay, then base here is RS, height Height is PV. That PV will be height. If this is the base, perpendicular line drawn to that, this is will be the height. So there, what is the area is now base is RS that you need to calculate. Height equal to 5. As both are equal, as your friend mentioned, 28 divided by 5 or 5.6 is the answer. RS will be. Both must be equal. 28 equal to 5 RS. RS equal to 28 divided by 5, which is 5.6. You have to be very clear. If you just turn that diagram, okay, P and Q here, whereas S and R here, this is also parallelogram. Base is RS, height is nothing but PV. Same diagram rotating. There are many other properties you can say, you can apply. So this is right angle triangle, so 5. A lot of students will approach a lot of different ways. So up to you, but I am only going with parallelogram concept here. Both entire area must be same in both cases, parallelogram. So we have to take base and height different there and here, and making area equal. 28 must be equal to 5 RS. RS equal to 5.6. This is what you can observe from the diagram. I taken one as this base. This is important. If this is the base, this will be the height of the parallel. Now here, consider the rectangle D equal to 1 by 3 DC. D equal to 1 by 3 DC. AD area is given, you have to calculate area of ABCD. I mentioned earlier, certain part area is given, you need to calculate the entire area of the diagram. That's why the model we are discussing now. Particular part area is given, you need to calculate the entire area. D is 1 by 3 DC. Or you can put this equation as DC equal to 3 DE. If D is K, my dear friend, DC means entire base will be how much? If D, if you take it as K, DC must be equal to 3K. Now area of triangle AD, if you go ahead, 20 is nothing but half into base is K, height let it be equal to H. So K into H equal to 40. Okay. Now you want area of triangle, sorry, area of rectangle ABCD. ABCD area, if you want to calculate, length into breadth. Length is nothing but 3K. Breadth is nothing but H. K into H already we know. So this will be 120. Triangle ADE area is already mentioned in the question as 20. I assumed D is K, then DC will be 3K. If D is K, DC is nothing but entire base of that rectangle. DC will be 3K. Now ABCD area is 3K into H. Right angle triangle is half into base. Base is K, height is H. Half into base K into H is equal to 20. K into H is 40. So option D, 120 is your answer. DC is nothing but equal to 3D. So far we discussed questions like part of the area given, entire area. That's what couple of questions we had addressed. Now you decide what is the relationship between this area, square areas. There are three squares. Three squares are available. One is RUVZ, one is RUVZ, one is STQT, the other area is TXWR. So what is the relationship between these three squares? Options are available. Let me know your answer. Relation between those three squares. Circle there. Okay, to bring the relationship, the circle will be used. You have options clearly. Let me know what's the answer. Have a look. This question, no need of pen and paper discussion. Directly seeing the options, you can decide. See, visualization point of view, which area is bigger one? PX, W, R. Now, can I say C and D wrong? Because that big area obtained by subtracting these two small areas, is it correct? C and D directly eliminated because they said PXWR is obtained by subtracting these two. One, okay, let's say this is 1, 2, 3. This third one is bigger one. Third one is greater than first one. Third one is greater than second one. Subtracting 1 and 2, third one obtained is a blunder. 1 minus 2 or 2, that's why I removed C and D. Now, is all three areas are equal? 1, 2, 3 are equal. So we can remove option A. But we can see if you have a focus, we have only one option left or B. In fact, logically, 3 may be adding 1 and 2 obtained is possible. Adding first diagram and second diagram, the third big diagram obtained is possibility. So I can say 1 is 3 minus 2 or 2 is 3 minus 1. That's how this is 3 as per this is 1, this is 2 here. 1 is obtained by subtracting 3 and 2 is possible. But rest of the options are blunder. C and A directly eliminated because big diagram obtained by subtracting small diagrams, no way. All are equal is no way. Sir, now I want exactly how that relationship work. We'll discuss. But in exam, don't waste time. Use the options, attack, close it. But okay, let's have a discussion, sir. How you got these two additions? See, I want to decide this one. Big diagram is sum of these two. Then automatically 3 minus 1 is 2 or 3 minus 2 is 1 automatically will obtain. I'll show how third diagram PXWR equal to first one plus second one, right? Guys, listen, if this is side is A, this is also A, this is also A. So how can you say those two A's are equal? You observe how I taken TQ and QR both are equal is, it's a square, right? TQ, PQ, ST is a square. When TQ, they mentioned that in the question set. Somewhere they mentioned, yeah, see, areas of the squares. If you have a doubt, they clearly mentioned PQ, SPQT, PXWR, RUVZ is all are squares. Clearly that is there in the question. So when this is equal, this must be equal, right? And here, when this is equal, this is center radius. Radius must be equal here, and you have it A. When this is A, this will be A root 2. Now PXWR, each side is what? In PXWR, each side is PXWR, each side A root 2. In PXWR, each side is A root 2. Then what is the area of this one is A root 2 whole square, which is 2A square. This one side is A. Area is, this one side is A. Area is A square. So here area A square. So these two adding, that one obtained is correct. Here this you have to observe. This is hypotenuse, sides are there, a and a. Okay, root of a square plus a square, Pythagoras theorem you can apply. This will be a root 2. In that square, when one of the side is a root 2, total area will be 2a square, likewise we have to map. Right? So that's how, or else blunder, visualization, directly you can attack. Visualization. This question also visualization, that's why these two questions, 12 and 13, I kept here in a continuous manner because both visualization sufficient. I believe you can answer this question with visualization. What's the answer? Diagram you see, my dear friend, big circle, small circle relationship. Area of large circle divided by area of small circle. See the diagram, what might be your answer? Area of, question is what? Ratio of area of large circle to small circle. Divided, large circle divided by small circle you can consider. So two options can be eliminated directly. What are the two options we can eliminate? Not 2 is to 1, 4 is to 1 eliminated. 1 is to 4, 1 is to 2 eliminate. Large circle should be more, right? Numerator should be more than denominator. They're asking large circle area divided by small. Large circle means area must be bigger. Numerator should be more. Now we can eliminate two options, B and D eliminated. Now possibility A and C. Now have a look. Is small one 4 times is bigger one? No, it's 2 times is, by visualization I'm talking. Later we'll have a discussion how the relationship everything will work on. But if you visualize this question, directly I can say 2 is to 1 is the answer. By seeing the diagram, okay, inner one double, maybe outer one possible, but not 4 times, not that much difference, right? So, no, sir, I want clearly what's the relationship in terms of formula and all. No issues, we'll have a discussion. Answer is 2 is to 1. First thing you have to know, circle inscribed in a square, square inscribed in a circle. So, what is this inscribed? Inscribed means inside. Circle inside a square. Okay, circle inscribed in a square, inside a square. Circle is inside square. Next, square inside the circle. Now, important thing, this both squares are same. This is square which I kept in left side. The square which is in the right side, both are same squares. Okay. Now, as they not mention anything regarding sides of that, I am taking side of the square is equal to A. My dear friend, listen. Side of the square is equal to A. Can anyone say what is small circle diameter? Small circle diameter. A only. Because this is the diameter. When side of the square is A, diameter of the small circle. DS I am writing, not data science. Small circle diameter is A. Okay. Now, large circle diameter equal to diagonal of this square. DL, driving license. Okay, large circle diameter equal to A root 2. When you know side is A, diagonal is A root 2 of for the square. Now you got diameters. Diameters are there. Now what is the area of circle? Area of circle is pi r square if it is radius. If it is diameter, pi d square divided by 4. But pi and 4 are constant. When you are comparing two circles area, it's nothing but diameter of larger square divided by diameter of smaller square. Sir, what about pi? Pi get cancelled. What about divided by 4 get cancelled? Okay, what is d1 square is? A square into 2. What is ds square? A square. It's nothing but 2 by 1. Option C, one diagrammatic. Okay, just visualization. We are attacking the question. The other way we solved entire scenario. But this is what square inscribed in a circle, circle inscribed in a square. These things, okay, separately also already asked in TCS. If you see TCS previous questions, there are certain questions where they don't mention some exams, they don't mention the diagram. They'll give the statement. Circle is inscribed in a square. The side of the square is this. What is the area of the circle? They're asking questions like this. No diagram, you have to form the diagram. They'll mention square is inscribed in a circle or circle is inscribed in a square. Side of the square is so and so. Find the area of the circle or diameter radius of the circle is so and so. Find the area of the square. Vice versa, you have to understand the relationship. If square is inside the circle, diagonal equal to diameter of circle. When circle is inscribed in a square, okay, side of the square equal to diameter of the circle. So you can just have a understanding carefully. Some exams don't expect the diagram in okay question. They don't expect. Okay, you have to form the diagram. So that's what you should be ready. So let's see about the next question. Yeah. Related to circle now. Solve, everybody solve. Regarding circle, we are discussing previous question regarding circle. Now this question also regarding circle. See, diameters are given. Circumference of C is equal to circumference of A and B. In fact, 2 pi get cancelled. Indirectly, they are saying diameter of C equal to diameter of A and B only. How, sir? What is circumference formula? Pi d. In terms of diameter, pi d. Circumference of C, pi d is C equal to pi dA plus pi dB. Pi get cancelled. So nothing but diameter of C is equal to diameter of A and B. First 4 lines meaning is that. Now what is the diameter? Is nothing but equal to 9. Now we discussed when it is ratio of areas of circle, diameter square is okay. Now question is first one, area of C with respect to area of A. It depends on 9 square C. A is nothing but 4 square. Diameter directly, like previous question. What is area of circle? Directly proportional to diameter square. Next, area of C divided by area of B, which is nothing but 9 square divided by 5 square. So, yes, a calculate not required. In fact, it's like 9 by 5 whole square. 9 by 5 is less than 2. 2 square is 4, less than 4 I require. Close to that is 3.24. A and B eliminated. 9 by 4 is more than 2. More than 2 means 2 square. More than 4 is first one. More than 4 is 5.0625. Option C. I don't, sir, ESC exam calculator not allowed to be? Yeah, no problem. 9 by 4 whole square. 9 by 4 is more than 2. 2 square is 4. So the first one should be more than 4. There are only 2 options. Second one, 9 by 5 is less than 2. Close to that, but less than 2. Okay, and fine. So 2 square is 4, less than 4. Less than 4, nearby value 3.24. 1.84 not required because it's more than 1.5. No, 1.5 square is 2.25. I want more than 2, 2.25, less than 4. It's there in this. Or else 9 by 5, which is 1.8. 1.8 square. 18 square 324, 1.8 square is 3.24.